Hi, this is Miro board game, a very simple strategic board game that two people can just sit down and enjoy. It was designed to have 7 vertical partitions called terrain. It's very important that you take note of this terrain because every engagement is within it. Within each terrain contains markings or symbols that sit in a mirror reflection with different colored side opposite it. So this is how the game is set, exactly like this. There's a reason that you must set it like this, and it's only when you engage in playing the game that you understand. Now there must be a middle space in between. Every movement of the game is determined by rolling a dice, and then you move diagonally according to the number you got from the dice. Either you move one seed, or you can decide to move as many seeds as you deem fit. Now after moving, you allow your opponent to roll a dice and move also. Just like the name implies, for you to conquer your opponent, you have to reflect exactly the positioning of his seed to be able to mirror exactly the displacement of his seed with your own seed. So from your own angle, you try to reflect exactly the positioning of his seed. Now, this is a proper place that it was displayed. The white seed rolled the dice and then moved first. It got 5 and moved. Then if you watch the terrain, you see that there are two displaced seed within that terrain and 3. So there was no reflection that occurred within that terrain. The reflection has to occur with the seed adjacent that is facing you directly. So you continue playing till you're able to reflect. If you look at this one now, it has been able to reflect exactly the positioning of the seed in a mirror format. So if you look at the dots indicates the exact positioning. So once you're able to reflect your opponent, you collect as many seeds as you're able to reflect. So that is the essence of the game. You just try to look at the positioning of your opponent and then you reflect his or her seed. In a situation where you got to the other end of the board, the extreme edge of the board, and you roll your dice, for you to continue, you reverse your movement. And for you to reverse your movement, you must have a seed of your opponent that you have already captured. So with it, you can be able to reverse your movement. And when you are reversing your movement, you can move horizontally. That is like an extra movement that is only applicable when you are reversing your movement. And that is all it has to do with playing mirror game.